What's up guys, my name is Monica. I'm a personal trainer, mama, exercise physiologist, and a certified nutrition coach. If you are hopping on here for your first time, you are actually joining me on my postpartum journey, but before you freak out, this exercise and workouts that I have set up here are for everyone. So don't think that just because I'm on my first postpartum journey that you can't join along with me. If this is not your first time here, thank you for continuously joining me and supporting me in these workouts. I hope you have seen some results already. I know I have just doing these exercises. So I'm hoping that you are seeing the results as well. And my biggest motivator here is that any movement is no movement. So even if you're just joining along or have been joining along, it's better to get some movement than to just get nothing at all. So actually today we're going to be hitting our upper body. So we're going to go ahead and do another sort of like back day. A pull day. So we're going to be doing back and biceps. So if you have about 5-pound dumbbells, you can do that. If you want to do heavier, you can do that. But my biggest thing is that you are doing the movements correctly and are effectively getting the muscles that you want to target to work. Okay, I don't want you to be picking up heavy weights and compensating for that. So we're going to go ahead, like I said, I'm doing 5 pounds, like we're on my postpartum journey, but you can do anything that feels comfortable to you that you can lift without compensating. So we're actually going to start in a bent over position here. We're going to do straight arm pull back. So you're going to have one arm supporting you on the floor, and then you're just going to pull one arm back. If you notice, I keep my neck really long and my shoulder down, okay? So you don't want to shrug the shoulder up as you pull back. So keep the shoulder down. We're going to lift back, just straight back. 15 times on each side. Shouldn't take long here. The goal is that you're pulling your arm up. When you pull, you want to have your pinky doing muscle work. So just think about your pinky grasping the weight, and you're just using your pinky to lift the weight up. This is going to activate your back a little more than if you were to rely on your whole hand. So we're just trying to find shortcuts so that our back and our muscles can get worked pretty quickly and effectively, and we're trying to target the muscles that we want to target. Here's 13, 14, and 15. So you probably already feel your shoulder working too. That's great. So your shoulder's going to try to keep you from going back. So if you feel that shoulder working, it's doing what it needs to do. All right, 15 on the other side. And since you're in this bent over position, you want to make sure that your core stays engaged. If you have been watching, you have probably seen that I have said suck in your lady parts into your belly button. That's what I want you to be doing here too. So we're activating that core. Good. Here's 12, 13, awesome, 14, and 15. Great. Now from here we're going to go ahead and you can still have your hand on the weight if you'd like. If not, you can have it flat on the floor. We're going to do a rear fly out to the side, single arm. Just keep stable. We're going to do 10 of these. So your arm is going to be slightly bent. And again, you want to keep pulling with your pinky. So your pinky is the one lifting the weight up and back behind you. Here we go. 6. This one is tough. 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. And then we're going to do same thing, other side. Arm is slightly bent. And remember, keep that core working. So lady parts are sucked in. 8, 10. So today we actually just hopped into it. We'll kind of cool down and kind of stretch out after this. So here what we're going to do is stay in that bent position. We're going to actually go onto our knees. We're going to keep that angle in our upper body. And we're just going to do bent over rows here. Okay, you're actually going to hold the weight at like a 45-degree angle. You don't want the weight to be straight side to side. Okay, so 45 degrees, we're going to row back, squeeze those shoulder blades, come back down, inhale, exhale, squeeze together. We're going for 10 here. 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, great. Now we're going back into that arm supported position, 15 straight arm pull backs. 2, you've got it. 3, 4, 6, suck in those lady parts. 10, breathe. probably feel the burn. I know I do. 13, you got it. 14, 15. Awesome. Other side. Now when you get to that burning part, make sure you're deep breathing there. Usually that's a sign that you need to get some oxygen into those muscles. We're also working, since we didn't do a warm-up, we're working from an anabolic state. So our muscles are going to get fatigued a little faster because we didn't warm up, and we're also stressing the muscles out under reduced oxygen. Whew. 14, 15. Oh my gosh, if you need to shake out your arms, you can. But like I said, anabolic state, muscles get tired a little quicker. So easiest way to think of this is a sprinter versus a long distance runner. Anabolic would be a sprinter, aerobic would be an endurance runner, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and go back to those reverse flies, 10 on each side. So we're training like a sprinter right now. We're training our muscles like a sprinter, which is really good. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Now, if you are doing this with 5-pound weights, you'll probably notice that this is pretty intense, even with just 5 pounds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great, awesome. Shake it out. Those shoulders are trying to resist you doing all those the back movements. And we're doing that row, 45-degree angle with the weights, going for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suck in those lady parts. 6, 7, and squeeze those shoulder blades. 9 and 10. Awesome. So we're actually going to just do that. So normally I do 3 sets, but we're going to go ahead and do 2 sets of weight training, and then we're going to get on the floor. We're going to go ahead and do twist. So I'm sure you've seen this at a gym where you kind of lean over and then you can lift up. So those are trunk lifts. We're going to do this kind of like an at-home version. We're going to put our hands above our head. We're going to lift, open up to the side, come back down, rest the head, lift, open to the other side, come back down, rest the head. So that's 1. We're going to go for 10 total. 2, 3, open up, keep that core nice and strong. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, awesome. Now from there, we're going to go ahead and do thumbs up because we're doing this. We're going to have arms out to the side, so you're kind of creating like a football goal with your arms here. We're going to inhale here at the bottom, exhale, crunch out. And when you crunch up, if you notice, I'm squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, crunch. We're going to go ahead and do 10 of these. Going to be feeling that back. So we're just working those erector muscles, which is super beneficial to help balance our core muscles. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. We're going to go back to those twists. Inhale, twist, exhale, inhale, twist, and exhale. Here we go. 3, going for 10. 4, probably feel those erectors working. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Now we're going to go back. Thumbs up. You're almost done. 10 of these guys. 2, 3, 4. Now these muscles don't normally get work, so if you're feeling that burn in like super intense, it's probably because those muscles are pretty weak. These muscles actually help us walk, so they do work during the day, but besides that, they don't really help much. And 10. Good. We're going to relax there. Take a breather. Sure, these muscles are working here. So if those muscles are working great, you don't want to be feeling pain in that tailbone area. If you are, you're probably doing something wrong or over crunching. But going forward, if you are doing these movements and want to revisit this video, just make sure you're only lifting as high as your body will allow you to go, rather than like, I've got to get super high, okay? So just as high as feels comfortable. Keep your neck and chin down. You don't want to be lifting up and looking at the ceiling, okay? Because that causes a lot of stress on that lower back. So from there, we're gonna actually go ahead and work our biceps now. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our weights again. So we did 2 sets for our back. We're gonna do 2 sets for biceps, and then we did 2 sets for the back exercises just on the floor. So maybe we did 3 sets. Can't remember. Sometimes I just keep going and don't really realize it. Hopefully you're like that too, not counting. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know about you guys. Just a moment for a second. Even as a trainer, sometimes I like lose track of what I'm doing when I'm working out. Like I'll just get like sucked into like, this feels good, I'm working. Does anybody else get that way, or is everybody like, I am on set 3 on number 5, this is the last 5? Like, let me know what you think, because I know for sure I get lost doing my workouts. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, and work our biceps here. We're gonna go ahead, we can get on a kneeling position, onto our knees in a kneeling position. You can have your feet up, so toes on the ground, or you can have your feet flat on the ground, whichever feels comfortable to you. I like my toes up. So we're gonna go ahead and do regular bicep curl. We're gonna go ahead and do 10 of these. Now here, even when you're doing this, you wanna make sure that your core is engaged, okay? So lady parts to the belly, into the belly. And then if you notice, spine is neutralized. So even though I'm in that kneeling position, doesn't mean I'm arching that lower back to lift the weights. You wanna keep that pelvis tucked under you so that you can actually, 1, work your core, and 2, not compensate for your biceps. Here's 9 and 10, great. Now we're gonna do a wide curl, so out to the side. So it's called a W curl. 2, we're gonna go for 10, 3, 4. These are gonna go pretty quick, so you should feel that burning in that biceps. 6, again, keep that spine neutralized. And if you need to, you can tighten your core or tighten your booty as well. And 10, great. Now we're gonna go back to regular bicep curls. 1, going for 10, 2, 3, 4. Now if these bicep curls hurt, you can definitely do hammer curls. That is a alternative. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now these wide curls. Now here, biggest thing before we continue, I want you to make sure that you're rolling your shoulders back. You don't want to be up forward trying to do these W curls. You want to have shoulders rolled back, shoulder blades are tucked in, and then you're having your elbows tucked into the side, and you lift up. If you are not rolling those shoulders back and tucking in, you're going to be feeling probably a lot of stress in your shoulder, which is not what we're working. We're trying to work our biceps, so we really need to make sure that you are rounding, pulling those shoulders back, and doing shoulder retraction. So I'll actually put a video up here for my shoulder retraction video, because it's super important to do this during a lot of our movements. And sometimes I don't always like specify it, but it is something that I have to teach. So make sure if you want to click that link on this video, you can definitely do that, or I'll add it at the end of the video so that you can look at that, because shoulder retraction is super important. It keeps our shoulders safe, keeps our other muscles safe, and we can actually isolate our biceps, because sometimes our shoulders want to try to do a lot of work, and we need to tell our shoulders just to back off a little bit. They're little muscles, so we don't need to be overworking them. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is our 3rd set. Just to make sure everybody's on the same set. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even with your bicep curls, 9 and 10, you still want to be doing shoulder retraction, okay? So a lot of these movements, you're going to be doing shoulder retraction. I'll try going forward to be mindful of that. So we're doing 10 here. It is hard though sometimes, because I have had to teach myself, and it takes a while to learn, so you have to be patient with yourself. But like I said, I'll definitely work on cueing that for you. So I'll get back into my shoulder retraction stage like I was when I was training in gyms. And 10, awesome. So we are actually done for today. We're gonna shimmy our arms. We're gonna go ahead, big arm circles back,
If you want to, you can roll that neck. Another great thing is just resting your neck to your chest and doing these movements so you get that stretch in that neck. And we can go forward. Oh, now we can get some oxygen. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Now if you notice I'm doing these big inhales, big exhales, this is actually one way to reset your nervous system. So if you're ever feeling like anxious or you're like, I can't breathe, go ahead and make sure, we're gonna do some neck circles, that you are taking those deep breaths in. Because sometimes we do get to a point during the day where we are just like super stressed. And what happens is our breathing rate actually gets shorter. So you want to make sure you're being mindful and like, I'm stressed out, let me just, because it can be really easy to like go for, like get angry, go for snacks, like trying to deal with your stress in this different way. So what you can do first, I know this is a workout, but just a tip for you in the day, wherever you are, if you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, go ahead and take 5 deep breaths and do the breaths at your own pace. Even though I'm saying like inhale, exhale, fill your lungs as much as you can, exhale and squeeze all that air out as much as you can, okay? So I really hope you guys enjoy. I've been actually super enjoying working out with you guys. If you've noticed like a trend over the past videos where like my energy is a lot higher, or you feel like I'm on caffeine, I'm not on caffeine. I am literally just feeling better from these workouts. So like I said at the beginning, this is my postpartum journey, but if you're somebody that is just joining in and you're not postpartum, I'm so happy you're here, and I will continue sharing these videos with you. If you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll be posting new videos out every Monday, and I think that's it. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.